So, Mr. Greg, talk to me. How do you like it?
So I'm gonna do like a medium to high fade,
Okay.
and then shorter in the front so we can push it forward and then style it up a little bit in the front.
That's what we're gonna do. So guys, always remember the 4 pillars that I follow: consultation, preparation, application, and finalization. If you follow those 4 steps, you're always gonna achieve the best result for your client and for yourself. So at the end, you both is gonna be fulfilled. And let's do it. I'm wetting out his hair. I'm using my hand to spread, but always wet it out the hair, but don't wet until it gets dripping in his face. We don't need that. Just enough so you can groom and take your section more precise. So while his hair is damp now, I'm applying a little bit grooming words, so I can take a section from here. So from the line that I stop here from the crown, I'm sweeping my comb to my higher recession. I'm groom everything to the top, and I'm clipping. Now I'm free to start working on my base. Guys, I'm gonna put my base right on the mid recession. Okay, what I want is to create like a foundation where the hair from here is gonna sit and connect here. And now I know where to stop with my clippers. In this case, I'm with my finger parallel with the head, touching the scalp, and I'm cutting very close to the scalp. So now that's when you're working with clippers. Now guys, I'm gonna let the top ready. Okay, I'm gonna let the top ready before we start working on the side with my clippers. So now from the crown, remember here when I was sectioning on the crown, I'm going to take a profile guide, sweeping my comb all the way out of the hairline and sectioning my hair. Decide what length and shape what I want to create here. So here, I'm picking the hair up, and I'm gonna choose my length flat, and I'm choosing my shape, which is a square shape. From the apex, I have my profile right here on the center, and I'm cutting flat. You see my finger are flat, and I'm pulling everything flat. The hair, I'm pulling the hair from its natural growth pattern, which is the areas of the head. Remember, area of 5, 3, and 2. So I'm pulling the hair from its natural growth. I'm not following the head shape. I'm kind of lifting the hair up straight and cutting. So that's when I'm creating my square shape. Hey there, I have a message for you. Did you know I have hundreds of detailed tutorials showing on a step-by-step in how to cut and style all types of hair in my app? Plus, you can be part of a private community where you can ask all your questions directed to me, and of course, connect with barbers all over the world. If you want to become a barber with a high performance and make 6 figures a year, join us. The link is on the description on this video. Take the small sections, work clean, because when you work clean, you have clean results. So now this side is done. Just the length from the top, not connection. I didn't connect yet, but here you see how the hair is still moisture, still kind of wet. It's because I use the groom. Look right here, I still have my profile, and I'm sectioning out the hair. Don't gather lots of hair from other areas of the head and cut it. Just cut whatever is in between your finger, whatever you just section, whatever the part you've done. So now I'm going to part the hair here, and all the hair from the top I will connect around the head on my base, pulling, elevated in 90 degree, and connect in horizontal because I want to maintain weight in this area. Doing this, keep parting the hair, keep getting sections, and bring everything to your base and cutting until there's no disconnection, there's no nothing overlapping. So now I'm going to trim the fringe. I'm using point cutting. I cut the top and the sides. I connect the sides in a square, heavy. Cut the top in a square shape, and the fringe as well. I'm pulling down in my finger, and I'm pulling everything to my line, which is going to be a square shape. I'm not following the head structure, I'm just following and cutting with my line. So I'm here also, I'm elevating a little bit. The hair is going to be styled forward and messy forward like this. This area, the hair grows natural clockwise direction, and the hair from here wants to grow this way, right? When I blow here, the hair will sit in place on its natural form. Now you guys saw it, how the hair, we need to respect its natural growth pattern. I'm using a round brush and I'm grooming the hair already. I'm drying the hair on the position that I want my final outcome. I'm rolling the hair to inside the hairline. I'm already creating my style before I finish cutting on the sides. So now, rolling, pulling forward, section out the hair, pulling forward. My final look will look like something like this, plus the fade. Here, so that's where I'm stopped with my number 2 close while I'm debulking. Zero and below. Trimmer, like a little bit beneath zero, so I don't create another line. My shaver, when you use your foils, don't put a lot of tension. I'm creating my first graduation line with a half closed. Now guys, I'm creating my third graduation line with the 1 right above my half. So using 1.5 now, open all the way close until the line disappears. So now I'm using 0 open just to refine and define, working on my detail here. Use the corners and work low on our guideline while it's closed, 0 close. If you want to go higher, open up and go higher. I debulk with 2 closed. I create my first graduation line 0 and below, second graduation line with half closed, and then with the 1, now I'm blending down everything from 2 to 0 here. I'm using 1.5 open. If you feel comfortable, I'm gonna show you some different. So you can work with 1.5 closed, but freehand and scooping and tapping your number 2. But just be careful now, because if you're not comfortable enough, you can start open and go higher, and then you can start working on your lever on the way down. One open. So now I'm putting back my half just for some detail. Half open. So here, grooming the hair down. That's my base. I'm just gonna trim my base, dusting off the hair. We're working now here on the occipital bone in this transition with my blending shears. So now I'm going to work on my C cup. My outline here is just using the corner and draw into the hair, or you can mark one line straight and one line here on the temple, and then with the tip of your blade, of your trimmer, you just connect the line from here with the line from there with the curvature. Like so. Now here I'm going to work on his outline. I'm using the tip of my straight razor of my blade just to follow the same line I created with my trimmer. So that's became easy. So now guys, here on the top, the hair is going forward. I'm picking up the hair and I'm gonna add some texture here. Take small sections. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna pick the hair up like this, and then you're gonna cut in between to add some texture. You can do like a shallow deep cutting, or point cutting, or like deep cutting, which is going to add more texture. Today I'm doing deep cutting. I'm leaving more hair above my finger so I can go deeper with my shears. That's what I was explaining on the other side. You pick up the hair because you can't grab it with your fingers. Slightly comb, tilt it, and add texture. So when you grab the hair, tilt the comb, and you're cutting like this, is because you're adding texture. But when you lift the hair and when you're cutting under, is because you are removing some weight. Just a little. Coming to the end, now I'm going to style, apply a little bit of texturizing powder, and almost done. Using the palm of my hands on the sides and back, because the product, it's all over the tip of my finger, the palm of my hand, so now I'm spreading well. So the powder adds texture, density, has hold. Now the paste is gonna give me this natural effect. I'm finishing here with the last details. I'm gonna use some comb here as well. So now I'll apply a little bit of hairspray, give me some hold and more longevity. And also all the hair stubborns that I have here, what I do, I apply my hairspray, which is gonna give me some hold, and also all the stubborns, what I do, I just put them back in place, kind of organize everything. This is it, guys. This is the final outcome. You saw the step by step. Get a model, continue to do what you do. So I'm proud of you guys, and thank you very much for watching.